You have loved him well. I am not treacherous. But Macbeth is. A good and virtuous nature may recoil in an imperial charge. I shall crave your pardon. That which you or my thoughts cannot transpose. Angels and right still, the right to fell. Though all things foul should wear the brows of grace, if grace still looks so.
I have lost all my hopes.
Perchance even there where I define my doubts. Why in that rawness left you wife and child? Those precious motives, those strong knots of love, without leave-taking. I pray you, let not my jealousy be your dishonor to mine own safeties. You may be rightly just, whatever I shall think.
Fare thee well, Lord. I am not the villain that thou thinkest.
Be not offended. I speak not as an absolute fear of you. I fear our country sinks beneath the yoke. It weeps, it bleeds, and each new day a gash is added to her wounds. I think withal there would be hands uplifted in my right. And here from gracious England have I offer of goodly thousands. For all this, when I shall tread upon the tyrant's head, wear it on my sword, that my country shall have more vices than it had before, more suffer in more sundry ways than ever, by him it shall succeed.
What did he do?
It is myself I mean, in whom I know all the particulars of vice so grafted that when I shall be king, I shall pour the sweet milk of concord into hell.
Not all who lead to the poor at hell become a devil or damn evil to offer that.
Oh, I grant him bloody, malicious, avaricious, spiteful, sudden, deceitful, false, smacking of every sin that has a name, but there is no bottom, none to my voluptuousness. Your wives, your daughters, your matrons, and your maids could not fill up the cistern of my lust. And my desire all continent impediments would o'erbear that did oppose my will. Better Macbeth than such an one to reign.
Boundless and temperance in nature, tyranny. It hath been the untimely emptying of the happy throne and fall of many kings. But fear not to take upon what is yours. You may convey such pleasures in a spacious plenty and yet seem cold. The time may so open. Have willing dames, but there cannot be this vulturing to devour so many as will greatness, devoting themselves, finding it so inclined.
With this, there grows in my most ill-composed affection such a staunchless avarice that, were I king, I should cut off the nobles for their lands, desire his jewels in this other's house, and my more having would be as a sauce to make me hunger more, that I should forge quarrels unjust against the good and loyal, destroying them for wealth.
This avarice sticks deeper, grows a more pernicious root than summer-soothing lust. It hath been the sword of many slain kings. But fear not yet. Scotland hath poisons to fill up your will of your mere own. All these things are portable of gracious weight.
But I have none. The king becoming graces as justice, loyalty, temperance, unity. I have no relish of them, but abound in the division of each several crime, acting upon it many ways. Indeed, had I power, I should pour the sweet milk of concord into hell, uproar all universal peace on earth. Oh, Scotland. Scotland! If such a one be fit to govern, speak. I am as I have spoken.
Fit to govern? No, not to live. O nation miserable under an untitled tyrant bloody scepter. When shalt thou see thy wholesome days again, since the truest issue of the throne? Is his own interjection accursed with blasphemy of his own breed? Thy royal father, our most sainted king, the queen that bore thee, offered on her knees and on her feet, died every day she lived. Fare thee well. These evils that thou repeatest upon thyself have banished me from Scotland. On my breast I have lost all my hopes.
Macbeth! This noble passion, child of integrity, has from my soul wiped the black scruples and reconciled my thoughts to thy good truth and honor. Now, devilish Macbeth, by many of these same trains, has sought to win me into his power. And modest wisdom plucks me from over-credulous haste, but God above deal between thee and me. For even now, I put myself to thy direction, and unspeak mine own detraction. Here, abjure the taints and blames I have laid upon myself, for strangers to my nature. I'm yet unknown to woman. Never was forsworn, scarcely have coveted what was mine own, would now betray the devil to his fellow, and delight no less in truth than in life. My first false speaking was this against myself. But I am true, thine and my poor country's to command. Whither indeed before thy here approach, O Seward, the 10,000 warlike men already at a point was setting forth. Now we'll together, and the chance of goodness be like our warranted quarrel. Why are you silent?
Such welcome and unwelcome things at once is hard to reconcile. Our relations too nice and too true.
Hey, what's the newest grief?
That of an hour's age, Doc. He's the speaker. Each minute teams a new one.
How about my wife?
My well.
And all my children?
Well, too.
And the tyrant is not bad at her peace.
No. They were well at peace when I did leave them.
Yet not neither of her sleep. How goes it?
We are coming thither. Gracious England hath lent us good Seward and 10,000 men. Older and better soldier none than Christendom gives out.
Would I could comfort this answer to life. But I have words that would be howled down in desert air where hearing should not latch them.
What be the general concern?
No great that's honest. But when it pertains to woe.
If it be mine, keep it not from me. Quickly, let me have it.
Your castle is surprised. Your wife and babes savagely slaughtered. To relate the manner were on the quarry of these murdered deer to add the death of you.
Merciful heaven, one man! Ne'er pull your heaven upon your brows. Speak in sorrow words. The grief that does not speak whispers the o'erfraught heart and bid it break.
All my children.
Wife, children, servants, all that could be found.
And I have been gone from the beds, my wife killed too!
I said!
He has no children. All my pretty ones. Did you say all? Oh, hellkite, all? All my pretty chickens and their game in one fell swoop.
Dispute it like a man.
I shall do so. First, I must feel it like a man. I cannot remember what such things were so precious. Did heaven not look on and would not take their part? Sinful Macduff, they were slain for me. Not that I am, not for my own demerit, for mine. This slaughter was brought upon their soul. Heaven take them. Bring me this fiend of Scotland with myself. With my sword I shall set him. If he escapes, heaven forgive him too.
This doom goes vanity. Come, go we to our king. Our powers are ready. Our lack is nothing but our leave. Macbeth is right for shaking. Come, receive what cheer you may. The night is long and never finds the day.
Yet here's a spot. Out, damn spot! Out, I say! 1, 2, what is time to do it? Is Mercury. 5 I would fly! A soldier I would fear! And what's thou feared, who knows it? The men can call our power into account! But who is it not? That you would have so much blood in him? in thy hand. Oh! Oh! Wash your hands, put on your nightgown, and go to bed. I tell you, as I told you before, Bagel is buried and cannot come out of his grave. There's Bane at the gate. Come, grab my hand. Please, what's done cannot be undone. Go to bed. I tell you, go to bed!
Hang out our banners on the outward walls. Pride still they come. That's no strength left, see. You're let them lie. For famine the aid he's come up. And not force with those that should be ours. We would have met them daring, beard to beard. Beat them back. So as I cry. I've almost forgotten the fears. So suffered with horror. Wherefore was that cry?
The queen, my lord, is dead.
Should have died hereafter. Been time for such a word. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps through this petty place. Till the last syllable of recorded time. In all our yesterdays, these fools drifted to dust. Out, brief candle. Life is but a walking shadow. A poor player that struts and frets, his hour comes stage, and then is heard no more. A tale told by an idiot. Sound and fury signifying.
My gracious lord, I should report that which I say I saw, but know not how to do it.
Well, say, sir.
As I stand my watch upon the hill, I looked toward Burnham and anon methought the wood began to move.
Liar and slut!
Let me endure your wrath if it be not so. Within the 3 miles may you see it coming. I say a moving grove.
When thou speakest false, thou shalt hang on the narrow street till the famine eat thee. Fear not. Burnham would come towards Dunsinane. And the wood come towards Dunsinane. Arm and out! I begin to be son. Oh. Throw up the hatches, break down the doors. Here comes the wind at our back. At least we'll die of harness.
Now near enough. Throw down your leafy screens and show like those who are. You, worthy uncle, shall my cousin, your right noble son, lead our first battle. Worthy Macbeth and we will take upon what remains to do according to our order.
Fare thee well, do you but find tyrant's power tonight? Let us be beaten if we cannot fight.
Make our trumpets sound. Give them breath. These clamorous harbingers of blood and death.
Why must I play the Roman fool? Die on my own sword. As long as there are lives, the gashes look better upon them.
Turn, hellhound, turn!
Avoided thee. My soul is too much charged with blood of thine already.
I have no voice. My voice is in my sword. Thou bloodier villain than terms can give thee out.
Don't center now, team now, sword. I cannot fall to one opponent boy.
Spare thy charm. Let the angel that has served thee tell thee. Macduff was from his mother's womb, untimely ripped!
Cursed be the tongue that tells me so. You coward mortal men, I shall not fight thee.
And yield, coward. Live with me to show what games us time. We'll have you as our rare monsters are, painted on a pole and underwrit. Yonder you see the tyrant.
I shall not yield. Kiss the ground before Malcolm's feet. The move of a child. The Barnum comes to that stain. I bear my final draw. Throw my body like my warlike shield. Lay on, Macduff. Be damned to you, Christ, holding up.